Yo, what's up guys? This is Frankie, the Pimp King 14. Welcome to the first video of my channel. Now today is a special day because today we begin my journey in becoming pro. And in order to achieve that level, we must train like there's no tomorrow. But first, we must learn what the pros are doing and master their techniques. If you want to get better, of course, you can watch the pros and the YouTubers who are already good at the game. There's 1,000 of them. But they won't show you the journey from zero to hero in the way that I will. I want to take this time and thank you for watching and joining me in this adventure. Let's start with my experience in Fortnite. I started playing Fortnite in Season 2 and I've had a bit of a learning curve. First I started playing on Xbox and then transitioned to PS4. However, I did have to stop playing when I had to move to the university. I had so much going on because I was working a full-time job as well as going to school full-time. And because of that, I missed 4 seasons. So luckily, I missed the mechas and the entire black hole event. Unfortunately, when I started playing again, it was like I was starting all over, so I have to go through the whole learning curve again. My goals in Fortnite are to obviously get better at the game, and what a better way to improve than to reach Champion League. Once we reach Champion League, we'll be able to play with high-skilled players and qualify for certain tournaments. Our next goal will be to win these tournaments, and someday we'll finally be playing against the pros. In the whole process, I hope to be teaching you all as I'm learning to get better at this game. Let's start with the basics, which are the controller settings. I know a lot of pros can tell you what they're using. In fact, I could sit here and tell you what I'm using. And you can match your settings. But you should experiment with your settings and find what you're more comfortable with. These are the settings Nick Merckx uses. And as you can see, he uses 16% horizontal speed and 13% vertical speed. He also has his look input set to exponential, which he says helps him out with his hipfire and aim assist. He has a build sensitivity of 1.7 times and an edit mode sensitivity to 1.4 times. He also has a dead zone of 0.15 to 0.18. Now, let me show you my settings. Of course, I'm using Builder Pro settings and I have the advanced settings turned on. I have a look horizontal speed of 14% and a look vertical speed of 13%. My build mode sensitivity is 2.6 times and edit mode sensitivity is 2.8 times. I haven't really messed around with the rest of the settings too much, but I'm also trying Nick Merckx controller dead zone, and so far I'm liking it. I'll be adjusting these settings accordingly. So now, let's talk about strategies and techniques. In Fortnite, it is essential to know how to build, both offensively and defensively. It is important to know what types of builds to use when facing an opponent. When rushing an enemy, you want to know how to ramp rush and crack 90s to retake that high ground. My favorite way to ramp rush an enemy is with a ramp wall floor. This is simply done by initially placing a ramp, followed by a wall, and then when reaching the top of the ramp, placing a floor, and repeating the process again. It'll help to jump into creative and practice this ramp rush over and over again to create that muscle memory. Cranking 90s is a very useful tool to use when fighting an enemy, as it helps you maneuver around shots and regain height. There's a variety of ways to do this technique. The most basic way to do this is to start up by ramping up, placing a wall in front of you, turning 90 degrees and placing another wall, jumping and placing a floor and a ramp, and continuing the same motion. Again, the best way to master this technique is to practice it over and over again in creative. So that's exactly what I did. I'll be covering these techniques more in depth in separate videos in the near future. Nowadays, the meta is box fighting and editing. This is one of the skills I lack, so I've set up a way to practice. What I do is I set up a wall in front of myself, and I work on editing the four corners, while also working on the speed. I figure that the best way of improving in box fights is to play tons of box fights in creative and put myself in these scenarios in public matches. So here, I put myself in creative fill and I played zone wars and box fights with random people until I won a couple matches. While I was playing these game modes, I realized that most of the people I played against were super good at the game and it was really hard to make any progress. I then thought it would be better to try and improve in a more comfortable setting, so I decided to get into 1v1 maps in creative with some friends. Here I was trying to apply an edit technique on my friend. I should have realized it would have been better to do the edit on the right side. I still managed to get some shots on him, but he eventually managed to spray me down. I then learned from my mistake, so I did a window edit which was less predictable, followed by an edit on the top right corner. Here, I was chasing an opponent, and I soon realized I was being followed, so I had no choice but to play defensively. I then made a quick edit to make a shot that the enemy was not expecting. So that concludes our video for today. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Be sure to stay tuned for upcoming videos, And remember to stay safe and practice social distancing.